guys, so I brought some more, so I'm going to pop the new ones in and just go down here. Got some more in my living room window. So I'm going to renew these. They're the cute little vases I got from a charity shop last year. They were like £1 each and they're lovely, like a perfect size. And I got this gorgeous vase off my friend for Christmas. Well, it's a jug, so you could use it for drinks and things, and maybe in the summer. But for now, I've been popping my flowers in, and they look really cute. I'm going to make these a little bit shorter because they're quite long, so I just want them to be slightly shorter just so they look a bit more just a little bit better in the vase, so they're not too overhanging. I love daffodils this time of year, and they're so cheap. For all of them, it's literally like 99p, and they just make the house just feel spring-like, even though I know we're all sort of not even halfway through winter yet, but it just makes you feel a little bit happier on a rainy day. And they are. I love tulips. They're my favourite flowers, tulips and peonies. I chose they've got like sort of a pinky red and then a little bit of yellow. I think it looks quite nice in the kitchen alongside my wallpaper. So yeah, let's pop these down. Pop these on my table. They'll look really nice once they come out. I made sure I chose a bunch that wasn't fully out, because then I feel like they last a little bit longer. And tulips can last like a week or even more. And even when they look like older, like if they're more, I don't know, starting to droop a bit, I quite like that. I quite like the way it looks. So there we go. And that vase is so nice. Right, let's do the daffodils. Right, and here are the other two. They look very cute. They'll look nice once they start coming out. They like really floof out, they're lovely. I think these are the daffodils that have a bit of yellow in the yellowy sort of cream on the inside. So right, let's go and pop these in my lounge. This is my lounge. And this is where I'm going to pop, so I pop one here in this little area, and then when I sit on my sofa I can see them. They're quite nice here, with like the yellow, orange in the background and the reds. I think the black and white stripe goes really well. And then this one goes in my window, and I'm just going to pop it there. I think it was quite nice. I like to collect like cameras and things. I think it was quite nice there. It's not been raining today, by the way. The window cleaner's not long been. That's why all the windows look wet. But it's still a bit of a dreary day out there. I'm hoping to get out into the garden, but we'll see. There's little Frankie. To introduce him, because obviously I have two black cats, Ace and Archie, and Frankie is the new addition. He's been in here in our home since August. Haven't you? He looks so tiny, especially at the side of the others. Here's Archie. You normally find him on a chair or wanting food. He's been a bit grumpy because he just doesn't understand why he can't be fed constantly. And then this is Ace. And Ace and Archie are brothers. Ace is such a good boy. He's like no trouble at all. His brother Archie can be a bit naughty, but Ace is just such a sweet soul. Aren't you? He's such a kind soul. Ah, yeah. He's very chatty as well, especially at night time. And yeah, Ace will allow Frankie to sleep with him, and he'll wash Frankie. Don't you like washing his little head? And you're very kind to him. But Archie just does not like Frankie. I think he's still in denial that he lives here. I think every morning he wakes up and Frankie's still here, he's disappointed. Just thought I'd do an outfit of the day before I get painted. So, socks, Primark, this little, what would you call this? A jumpsuit with a hood, taken from Alex's work. No one needs to know that. It's even got little things where you can put your thumbs in. I don't quite know why that is. I don't know. Annoying thing is, there's no pockets. Every outfit should have a pocket. So I've been doing more painting. I have painted the wooden surrounds of the windows because originally, let's make it a bit bigger, they were kept white. So all of these window frames I'd kept white, and I've colour drenched the rest of the room, and then it just came to me, I don't know why, I sort of decided to keep them white. So I thought, right, I'm just going to go for it and paint the window surrounds all around here. They're like wooden surrounds. And then I painted the skirting boards the same colour green. So these were all colour drenched, the same colour as this green. So you can see we've got like embossed paper on the wall, which was here when we came, and we just painted it this green colour. But it was all that colour from the picture rail all the way down. But the ceiling has always been a different green, so I've sort of colour coordinated the ceiling, the wooden surrounds of the windows and the skirting boards, and I'm really pleased. I've done around the door, and you can't really see, it's the bad light because it's sort of mid-afternoon, so the light isn't great, but I just wanted to video, and all I've got left to do is the big window, but I'm leaving that. I'm going to probably do that tomorrow or the day after. I've just started it, but you know when you get to that point, let me turn around. This is the window. You see, pretty full of all the things that I love. So yeah, so I've got to empty the whole window. So I'm going to do it tomorrow because I've lost the will. I need a cup of tea and a sit down, and yeah, I need to tidy up as well. I've got the ladders out, I've got the paint and the paintbrush, I've got stuff everywhere. Oh, because I've had to paint behind the TV, the skirting board, I've had to move the TV out, and then I want to paint down there, and it's just, everything is just everywhere. And Alex has gone to pick up Oscar, so he's going to be home soon, and it's a complete mess. And the cats won't feed him, so they keep sort of munging around, so yeah, wish me luck. Vlog. got from the bookshop, the second chapter, whilst we were there. So I picked up these two books for Oscar. He's currently reading the third one, Soul Eater, I think it's called. So we've got this one and this one, so that's all of them. So we're looking forward to reading them. And then I brought this, which is a bit of like a thriller. I've never heard of the author before, but the blurb on the back makes it sound really good. So that, and of course Zadie Smith, White Teeth, which I've heard so much good stuff about this. It's quite a big one, but I mean, the cover is just so nice. It sort of makes you want to buy it and read it. So yeah, that's all of them, 4 books. And I think all of that was, I think it was £15 for all of them, which is such a good price. I think when you shop independently, it's just not as expensive as maybe if you went to the big bookstore, which might